So... Oh, crap, no! No! Okay, I took a hit. Someone's close. Oh, I can hear them coming. They're coming for me. Okay, am I going to be able to make it back to base? Oh, there he was! No, I saw him off to the left! I knew it! I knew it! Well, there we... Ah, I knew it too! I was gonna look over to the left right after, and... Well, there we go, we're done! Done with Arma 3. Oh, darn it! I feel like that could have gone... I should have moved away quicker. I spent too much time talking, and I should have been running back to the base to rearm, regroup, and stuff. I'm bummed about losing the save. I feel like it would have been cooler if we would have had one big, long, consistent save, but I guess it was not meant to. It wasn't meant to be. All right, so that's it for Arma 3. Let's see what the randomizer says our next game is going to be. All right. Well, here we go. All right, we're doing Space Quest. Wow, what a whiplash on this one. I've actually played this game before on my channel. I did a Let's Play of it a long time ago, and I'm going to try and actually try and beat the game without dying. Am I gonna be successful? I'm not so sure about that. I don't think I will be. There are two parts in particular in the game that I'm pretty sure I'm going to. There's two parts that I'm pretty sure are gonna kill me. If I magically make it past the first one, the second one will probably get me. All right, so let's just go aboard Arcata. All right. You were startled by the sound of an alarm. It is followed by an urgent voice which warns that the Arcata has been boarded by unknown intruders. It ends abruptly. Alright, so I used to actually love this game when I was a kid. I played hours and hours and hours of this game. I can still kind of remember my way through the entire thing. Basically, you walk around using your keyboard, and you do everything with your keyboard, like look at monitor. And I already know the answer to this puzzle, so we're gonna just, we're spoiling things here, sorry. Astral body. What you're supposed to do normally is, you come in here and there's like a scientist who comes in and he's all dead and stuff, and you talk to him and he's like, research stuff that we need, and he says astral body, and that's how you know what to type in on the thing. Now what makes the game kind of tricky is that it's kind of on a timer. Did I type it to... Oh, I put an S on the end. That's where I made my mistake. The first, like, half... Actually, most of the game is on a timer. You only have so much time before, death. The ship that we're currently on is, it has a self-destruct sequence currently activated on it. We don't know this, but you've got about 10 minutes to get off the ship. So let's take... key card, because we know that there's a key card on this body because I've played this game to death. Now, the one thing that I've got to worry about in this first part is while I'm out in the hallways here, if I ever see the text at the bottom, you think you hear footsteps, I need to hide somewhere, or an alien with a gun, you know, a shooting device will end my run. I'm just gonna stay in the doorway so you can kind of see. Yeah, there's the guy. He's like looking, unable to see anyone here. The alien leaves to search elsewhere, and that's because we're still in the elevator. We're hiding in there. Okay, we're actually gonna go down now. I'm gonna wait for a second, because the worst thing is when you're in the middle of the screen and there's nowhere to hide, and you get that text to come up. Press. Is it open bay doors? I think that's the name of the button we're gonna have to push on the next screen. I type it in preemptively, and that way there I can just, as I'm walking by, I can just go ahead and push the button. Holy crap! I'm feeling pretty tense. I'm feeling pretty. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna wait here on the edge of the screen. Okay, no notification saying that I think you think you hear footsteps. Because if you walk off the screen and come back, you're good. All right, there we go. Insert key card. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna wait by the edge of the screen. Okay, I think it's safe. I think it's safe. Let's go. Let's go. Holy crap! I'm feeling so tense right now. You slide the keycard into its slot. You hear an audible click. You take the keycard back. Yes. Okay. All right. That's the first hard part of the game. the very start of it. Okay. So now we want to get 2 items. We're gonna have to open up these 2 lockers. Press left button. Press right button. We're gonna take the gadget. Turn on the gadget. You turn the dial to the right. The light begins to glow. The gadget is a universal translator. It will allow us to speak with aliens later if we make it that far. Take suit. All right, we are now wearing a suit. I never understood how this suit helped you out in like low. Like if you look up at the top, it says there's a warning. Bay doors are open. There's like no oxygen or something. And if you try going out there without this suit, you die. But it's always puzzled me because you can still see his nose and his mouth. We can still see Roger's, face exposed. Technically, he should still be dying from lack of oxygen or pressurization or whatever. Unless there's supposed to be glass there, but I guess that's not very clear because the graphics are pretty primitive. Press open airlock, I think. Press airlock button. There we go. All right, doors open, and then we move on to the next area. This feels almost kind of a little, I guess speed running a little bit. Just because like I said, I know what to do. Speed run without the speed run. We are playing through the game quickly because I'm familiar with it, but trying to do it as safely as possible. Press lift button. Press raise button. Look at panel. Looking at the console, you see a button marked platform. That's the word I was looking for. There are also some gauges, which don't interest you. Nah, we don't know that. We're a janitor. Okay, so press platform button. There is now an escape pod here, which we will use to get off of this ship that is currently going kaboom. Or will go kaboom shortly. We're moving so slow. I don't want to put the speed up though, just in case. Get in pod. Okay, close door. Put on seat belt. That's important. If you don't do that, dead. There are so many ways to die in this. Okay, press power button. And then pull lever. We did it! Yes! The escape pod moves slowly out of the vehicle bay and into space. Congratulations! You have narrowly escaped an explosive death. Don't start patting yourself on the back just yet, though. You are now traveling aimlessly through the cosmos. Until we press auto nav button. Normally, you would have looked around your cockpit, beforehand and, gotten acquainted with stuff and figured out stuff before, you launched. It does give you enough time to look around. As you can see, we're still sort of floating. There was plenty of time to look around and figure out, that you should push that. There's also a button that says there's a don't touch button. Don't push the don't touch button. It will send you into a completely different universe and you will die. The monitor flashes. You study it to see what new information is being displayed. Okay, yeah. What are we looking at? Okay, there's a planet profile. So our escape pod has detected the planet Corona, which has a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. Nice. And the atmosphere is breathable. So awesome. The autonav system has locked onto the small planet of Corona, and the pod has begun its approach. Nothing to do now, but hang on. Whee! All right, so this will be our new home for the next little while, or forever if we die. That could happen. Okay, so we've crash landed, and we're still okay. After a skull-jarring landing, you peer through the shattered viewing port out onto the desert landscape. A feeling of utter desolation settles in. You're in a fine mess now, Roger Wilco, which is our name. All right. Now I'm sure this next part I can't remember what. Okay, 1, remove our belt. So we're removing our seatbelt. There's a survival kit around here, isn't there? Take survival kit. Done. Okay. Normally you'd look around the cockpit and be like, oh look, there's a survival kit. Open survival kit. This is your survival kit. It contains a xenon army knife and a can of dehydrated water. That should give you a bit of a clue as to the tone of this game and some of the flavor text. You know, if we were taking our time through it. Okay, so we're gonna take the kniff. Take water. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just assuming. Okay, if we hit tab, it'll bring up our inventory. Okay, so yeah, it shows survival kit and it shows the water separate as well as the knife. Okay. Get out. Now this part here, this part irritated me because I remember looking endlessly, looking around, look at pod. The pod seems to be destroyed. A glimmering, oh, actually, I guess I missed this. A glimmering catches your eye. Upon closer inspection, you see that a piece of highly reflective glass has broken out of the pod window. Well, we are going to need that. Otherwise, you will die. Everything will kill you. Take glass. Glass now in possession. All right. And now we are on a desolate. We are lost in a desert. On a desert. No, it's not a deserted planet, but a desolate, horrible, hostile planet that wants to see us dead. And we're just gonna keep walking along. The one thing I've always liked about I've always loved about the Sierra's like AGI about these old adventure games, maybe not the top down motion, but the left and right. If you actually like pay attention, like that is a good walk cycle. The feet land, and where the feet land, they stay. Like there's no sliding or anything. Like there's a sense of this character is actually moving through this space. I guess when they're moving up and down, it looks a little not great. You know, there's a bit of a slidiness to it. But when they're at least moving left and right, you can see, like there's no sliding underneath. And I've always really liked the sideways walking animation. They're well done. Good job, people in the distant past. I think this game came out in what, 1980 something, 86, I want to say. Might be a little late for it. I'm not sure. So anyways, we're now walking across. If you haven't seen my playthrough of this game, and I can't really recommend you go see it. It was back like before I even had a microphone. I was basically just yelling into my laptop's built-in microphone, and the sound quality is garbage. It is some hot garbage. I don't even think I had thumbnails. Yeah, I don't even think I was doing custom thumbnails for my playthroughs that far back. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, to explain what we're doing, normally you'd go exploring. There was a cave somewhere we could have gone and explored. There's a monster in there which will kill you. Just like everything else in this game will kill you. So we're not doing that. We're going over here because there's this little, oh, yeah, this is about right when it shows up. Suddenly, you see a large black metal sphere falling out of the sky. A Sarian spider droid. Upon touching down on the planet's surface, it sprouts legs and begins its search for you. You recall from an article in Space Piston magazine that this droid is designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when contact is made, thus killing you. If you come here, and this looks like a very peculiar sort of formation in the rocks. If you walk up, there's an elevator. There's a secret elevator that brings you down into a cave system, where we will have to be careful, because I just remembered, I actually forgot. I'm like, there's two things in this game that will probably kill me. I forgot about, there's one in here that might very well kill me. Take rock. Can't forget that rock. You need that rock. Yeah, we will make our way back out to the surface and deal with that spider droid if we survive. Part of me is like just speeding through this, but another part of me is kind of like, you know, I don't want people to go back and watch that old Let's Play because it's not great. So part of me wants to like take my time now, but another part of me is like, let's get this done and over. So let's see if we can beat the game so that we can move on to the next one. Look at grate. The grate is made of metal and seems to be fastened securely to the floor. It is too dark to see down through the grate. There is, however, an odd smell emanating from down there. Yeah, because if you get too if you try walking directly across, the those tentacles will grab you and kill you. So that's why you go up near the top by the wall, and it'll allow you to sort of shimmy across. But then we're at a dead end. What do? Well, we put the rock in the hole. Whoop, no. Say that you're going to do it, or put rock in hole. There we go. Which, you know, normally there was steam coming up. By blocking the steam, though, it creates pressure, which opens up the door. Which, if, you know, you looked around the room, you could have probably deduced that. There's a pool of water off to the right. Which you will learn is acid, which will kill you. Actually, you know, in the EGA version, in this version here, there was a remake that was with a point and click interface. And in that version there, I believe you could drink from the pool and it would kill you. But this one here, it won't. Just, if you look up on the top part of the screen though, those little white drops coming down, those little drops of acid, yeah, those ones, they will kill you. Yes. All right, moving on from the back. You come out this part here, and you have these lasers going. If you walk through them, they will kill you. What you want to do is you want to put glass in beam. Oh, you're gonna make me get closer? Uncomfortably close? There we go. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying it into inoperability. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. We're making progress here. We are making progress. I have there's that temptation to want to start saving the game, but I'm like, why? If you die, that's it. You're closing the game down. So what's the point in saving? It's really stressful, actually. I'm like, holy crap. Normally this game was just like, you know, I would just play my way through and it was all good, but like not being able to save is definitely messing with me. Okay, there's got to be a pattern to this, right? So pay attention. That one goes down once, then okay. Is it all randomized? Is the drip pattern randomized? I think it's randomized, isn't it? Drip. Drip, drip. Drip, 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 drip. That was probably my opening to go through. Okay, hold on. All right, we got past the first one. Okay, that one just finished. Oh yes, okay, we did it. We did it. We're past the acid. Score went up. We're good. Just don't fall off the edge. If you fall off the edge, it will kill you. All right. We did turn on the gadget. Which is good because this next part here we will need the universal translator for. If you don't, no, it won't kill you. But you'll have to redo all this again. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange, unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. You sense that you are the only life form in the area. That rhythm is like burned into my mind. And now watch, it's not even going to be that rhythm. I'm going to be like, oh, I got it wrong. Nope, I nailed it. Yes. My childhood memory is still intact. All right. So you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. You are obviously in need of transportation. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. All right, so then he's going to send us back up to the surface, and now we have to go deal with the monster in the cave. Now, there is actually one thing I do love about Space Quest, the first one here, is there are multiple solutions to some of the puzzles. I think the one we're going to be using today is going to involve this spider droid. Yeah, we've already heard that. What you could do, actually, wait, which method would be safer? You can drop the rock on the spider droid, and then you don't have to worry about the spider droid. And then there is a way of dealing with Orat. Or what you can do is you can have the spider droid follow you, and then you have them both basically battle each other. I'm going to try something different. No! What are you doing? Don't do something different! Okay. Drop rock. Or push rock. We're gonna wait until the spider droid... okay, yep, we're gonna... If we miss, that's fine. We have a backup plan. Okay, go down just a bit more. It lands with a pleasing thud. We missed! Okay, that's fine. We've got a backup plan. That's alright. You also notice that the bridge cracks every time you cross it. You can only cross it so many times before, you die. We missed with the rock. Darn it! No! Okay, drink water? I don't think we need the water just yet, but let's do it anyways. You place your lips to the nozzle and draw. A fluid, not a very reasonable facsimile of water, is released slowly. While tasting slightly terrible, it quenches your thirst, at least for the time being. Okay. So we obviously can't go the way that the spider droid is right now, because it will kill us. So we're gonna lead it off to the left here. It's gonna follow us. It's just taking its time. There we go. Oh crud, we're not in a good spot. We're not in a good spot. Go. There we go. Okay. Want to lead that sucker around this way, over to this screen, down this way. Okay, now we're getting towards Orat's cave. Is the spider there? Oh, okay. I want to make sure it's on the screen with us. Okay, don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Go down, go down, go down. Go hide behind these rocks. Let's just go. Oh, okay, that's fine. The cave interior now features a lovely new jagged metal liberated entrails motif. The stench? Whew! Not even an all-text adventure would attempt that description. Alright, okay, I'm like, oh crap, where am I? We've done it. We've dealt with both the spider droid and Orat. So let's, take Orat piece. Because if you'll notice down at our feet, there's a piece of Orat. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Look at Orat part. There you go. It's like one of the spinies. The Orat part seems to consist of a spiny piece of bone with a small amount of somewhat less solid material clinging to one end. Excellent. All right, let's make our way back through the death trap cave. It's just occurring to me I'm gonna have to go through those acid drops again. That would suck after all this getting taken up by acid drops. That would definitely frustrate me. We've gotten this far. I'm holy crap. I am nervous. Or walk off a ledge. 'Cause you know, if you fall, you will die. And we don't want to die. We're trying not to do the dying thing. Okay, yeah, we've got one more cross on the bridge. If we were to go back over it again, that would be, yeah, we know what happens. I've already described that to you. Whew. All right. Okay. Now the part that comes up afterwards, if we make it past the acid, part, is, the first part that I was thinking about that would very likely, kill me, and it is, Part of me is like, do I talk about it? Like, will I have a chance to talk about it later? I'm not even sure I will, but there's a skimmer part. There's a sort of an arcade sequence where you're driving in a sort of a hovercraft and you have to avoid rocks. And if you hit too many rocks, you go sailing out of the skimmer and you die. And so that's what we want to. That's the part that will likely kill me. If that part does not kill me, I will be stoked. I will be very, very stoked, because then I believe there's another part afterwards that has RNG that can kill you. But if I can remember, there is a cheat code. It's like a hidden Easter egg type thing in the game, which allows you to basically just beat the RNG. Which I'm not sure if that should be allowed, but I feel like I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that should be allowed. If I just need to take my chances with the RNG, because I feel like RNG, that's completely out of my control. Well, you know what? We don't even know if I'm gonna live past the skimmer, so let's hold off that speculation until we get further in this. Holy crap! I'm kind of loving this project. This this hardcore gamer thing. It's I don't know. It gives me a chance to play through things that I might have, game a variety of things, right? I'm not just I could have gone then. All right. I could have gone again then too. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Go. Yes. Yes. It lets me cover like a cover and like comment on a variety of different games and not always be stuck to these multi-hour long these big RPGs that span hundreds of parts. I can try different things and comment on them. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. So, you have returned. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. Drop before me your proof of Orat's defeat for my inspection. Alright, drop Orat part. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. And we're gonna walk into the light, into the doorway. Aliens coming down. I don't know. It is definitely nostalgia, but there's something about this art style and everything that just, I love it. Please don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. Yeah, we are a peaceful race, which is why we wanted you to murder this other alien on the planet that just was an annoyance at times. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Corona. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. This is a skimmer. It hovers approximately half a meter above the traveling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Now, if I'd walked in the other direction, when I got to the desert, there's like a big sandworm thing that would come up and eat me. Those are Grell. Grell and his like dwell in caves below the sand. Or, never mind, I guess Grell is the name of a specific type of sand thing. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare, moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Corona called Euland's Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I'm sorry, this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer. When you are ready to depart, good luck. Strange 1. My reading of that was a little strange. Alright, now before we go, I do have to go to this control panel thing. Look at monitor. The screen is dark. Okay. Insert cartridge. The cartridge, the one we got at the beginning by typing on Astral Body, we need that now. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot and the screen comes alive. Whosoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Slash Vohal. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Star Lab Arcata. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sarians may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as is possible. Xenon is the planet that we're from. It's our home planet. Yeah. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858. I forgot what the code was, which is why I needed to insert the cartridge so I could look it up. Because I'm not using outside information. I'm basically using my memory for everything else, but I'm bad with numbers. 6858, that is now jotted down. A 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful, and good luck. Alright, we want to take that cartridge back, though. Because it's got all the plans, right? We don't want to just leave, our plans for the Star Generator with these aliens. So take cartridge. You wisely retrieve the cartridge from its slot. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna actually go under speed and put it on slow. Get in skimmer. Turn key. You turn the key and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you as its platform slowly moves into the launch tube. You can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have to put it on slow speed so I have a chance. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via a secret passage. Okay. Holy crap. It makes this part kind of painful that it's so slow, but it's got to be done. All right, zoom. Upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. The settlement the alien spoke of appears on the horizon. Wow, okay. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're doing this, we're doing this. Okay. I'm just gonna go quiet so I can, like... Because as you can tell, you move really slow. And so, oh no, that's it. We got one thump. Okay, got damage report minor. No, there's the second one. That's what happens. They just start the chain hit you.